Today, advocates for ALS headed to the White House to protest the way the FDA has been handling approving treatment for the deadly disease.
CBS 12's Madeline Montgomery has reaction from a local ALS patient.
There are promising treatments being used overseas for ALS, and today patients and advocates are calling on the FDA to speed up the approval process as it has for coronavirus therapies.
I used to love to play golf, used to love to play softball. I can't do those things anymore.
Greg King's sports days ended in January when he was diagnosed with ALS.
Just little, very subtle issues. I noticed that, strength and dexterity was just slightly different. I just figured, might just be a sign of getting a little bit older.
Also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS impacts your ability to control your hands, legs, arms, takes away the ability to speak, swallow, and ultimately it's impossible to breathe on your own.
The doctor tells you that you have this terminal disease and that there's no cure for it and there's no approved treatments for it.
No treatments available here in the U.S., and that's why demonstrators are outside the White House today carrying body bags and calling for action. Kat Middle, Greg's daughter, went with him to Costa Rica to get treatment that is still not legal here.
It's incredibly encouraging. It's exciting that there's a group of people who are fighting for equality of treatment.
The protesters are calling on President Trump to push the FDA to fast-track approval of ALS treatments, as he did for COVID-19.
We hear people like Dr. Fauci say, the moment there's an available treatment, we have an ethical obligation to make that available to the American people. But that has not been the case with ALS.
To know that there are treatments available is very frustrating, because they're stuck, hung up in FDA trials.
One therapy called Neurone has already been in FDA trials for over a decade. Advocates say it's time to finish the process and make this and other promising options available to patients in the U.S. who don't have time to wait. In studio, Madeline Montgomery, CBS 12 News.